Hey there, and welcome back to Inkbound, the new roguelike strategy game by Shiny Shoe. I will tell you right now, I wanted this run to be multiplayer, but the thing is, coordinating multiplayer with some folks that I want to do that with, a little bit tricky. So my plan is, I'm recording this one. If I can somehow coordinate and record a multiplayer run to show that off, I will, but if I can't, well, sorry about that. I didn't want to. I could have just joined a random person's group and done like a side thing, but it would have really slowed it down. And I don't think it would have been particularly well suited for recording, is my main concern there. So that's kind of the reason why I've chosen to do this instead, because at least I can control the pace of this. Some other folks also requested a tutorial of the game. The truth is, I didn't feel like putting together a tutorial. It's still the technical test for me. By the time you're seeing this video, it's not. I don't think a tutorial would be helpful. However, when the game hits early access, release, question mark, whatever happens, I will put some stuff up then for it, probably. Assuming all things go well and that it's, still fun and everything. So far, I've been enjoying this quite a bit. It's obviously a bit different than Monster Train, and funny enough, I've been watching the metrics on these videos. A pretty terrible performance, but again, it's like it's an unknown game, right? So if you're watching, if you're specifically there for Monster Train, you're not going to really click on this, I don't think. But still kind of funny. Anyway, it's fun doing something new, and I'm glad to have done this for a week. We'll be back to Monster Train stuff next week. No problems there. Back to the normal schedule, I believe. Yeah, not much else to say. In case you're not sure what's happening, this is Inkbound. It is the technical test, which is a stress test that Shiny Shoe is making in order to basically make sure their servers work and hold up during all of the usage and such. This is another Shiny Shoe game made by the same people who did Monster Train, hence my involvement in it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, not much else to really say. So we are just doing another run. I decided to pick Weaver. I could have picked the Moss Cloak here or whatever, but it's my favorite class, so I figured I would just try it and show another run off with it. I think that's all I got, so as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see what the final run of Inkbound 4 this week has for us. Okay, so there's a lot of interesting things about this game that I've been kind of figuring out. I'll have opinions about the mechanics here as well. Some things that I think have been working fine, some things that I think have not been working as great. But regardless, I've also tossed a few F8s because, it's an alpha, so there are some bugs as well. But I've been enjoying it overall. I think that it's in pretty good shape. Now, as far as our starting run quest, physical damage, not impossible with Constrict, especially if I power this up enough, but I will say that this tends to proc late and there's a risk associated with it. I could just take a shield build here, which is reasonable. That is a reasonable amount of sustain for any class, and it should be accessible. So let's just grab shield and see how this goes. Cool. Alright, we'll see what we get. I am always looking for a shield wall opener. We don't get it, but I will always click blink for the Weaver because it has no mobility otherwise. Let's see. Enemies gain attack at the end of every turn. I do like the enemies gain a shield for 15%. Never click slow start. We'll just take the enemies gain a shield thing. This is usually just like extra HP for the enemies, which is not that hard to overcome. It's one of the few mechanics that I think is reasonable to generally deal with. There are certainly other things that they could pick that would be a problem. Now again, strong argument for saving these nodes for after the first combat, but I'm reasonably certain that they're getting enough feedback here to suggest that they should disallow backtracking, that I don't think it's a great look to just keep leaning in on backtracking. We're going to continue to take quilling cages early. I think it is very important. Now these nodes I can wait on because they are in my same location. Okay, now I got the pot thing here, which is... I want to get this pot to the best of my ability. So we definitely want to shoot this guy. Pretty much for sure that's happening. I'll wiggle up. Can I wiggle out of that bottom guy's mode? No, I can't really. Well, let's teleport. I don't like that, but it's gonna have to be okay. Now my hope is if I can get a multiples here, I could definitely get those, and then I can grab the orb, and I should be able to do a yoink on these. It's interesting, I can do it one way, but not the other way. Pull like this, that's reasonable. I'm gonna take a bunch of damage if I try to push in on this. I think I need to just do... Now, let's see, how far can I wiggle off here? Can I push him under another threshold? I'm only gonna do, what, 35 damage? No, I really can't. I think I need to just run. This is unfortunate. We're very weak in the early game on Weaver right now. Not a big fan of that change. We are looking to just node up, get as many of these little guys set up here as possible. I wish to wiggle, and then we constrict, and then I want to go for that pickup. We just run, just full run, yeah. We should be okay if I go in just a little bit, and then we blast. We should kill a large number of them. True, I can shoot that fellow, and then just hit him real hard, and we chill. Shouldn't take any damage on the combat, though we didn't get a lot in the way of money. Blast this guy. I mean, we just shoot this guy and it's over. Cool. All right, well, we get out of the combat. Unfortunately, we lose a lot of the cash here. We didn't take any damage. Okay, we'll take the nodes now. Okay. Crit damage, not great here right now. Not very strong into the critting. I am going to take magic power. It at least benefits 2 of my setups. That's fine. I mean, silenced metronome is great at this stage of the run. Is truly it. It just does damage, it hurts things, and yeah. The Voice of Fortunes +1 magic power and then some will sometimes is okay, but I would rather the guaranteed answer here, and also +1 ability power benefits everything, which is a pretty strong pickup, so we'll grab that. Moving forward, we can make a powerful choice. It's a good opportunity to make a powerful choice, I think. Yeah, we'll take that opportunity. I think these events, on average, are really good. Yeah, so here we get the Mirror of Glamours. This is the trade-off one, where I can get crit chance in exchange for ability power. That will make me very weak. I still don't know if this can go negative. If this can go negative, this is crippling. If this can't go negative, it's not that bad. Right? But I think really what I want here is I want the shielding, because remember my daily quest, well, not the daily quest, but the quest for the whole run is shielding. So I want the -5 in shielding here. That's going to be really good for me. More money, of course. Now I do want to be taking hits, because that means I could theoretically get my boost real early in the run, which would be excellent news. Okay, let's see. I do want to get hit every so often. One of these guys does 3 to me. Let's just run an extra 1 space so I can proc 2 of them. I'm gonna do a blast, and then I'm going to step back slightly. I want 1 of them to hit me. Yes, I want 1 of them to hit me, is the thing. Get back in the node we were at before. See if I can hit this guy down here. I can get both of them, that's worth it, and then I spend 2 movement to walk away. This should get me 3 shield spent. Good. Okay, I am still attempting to do as much as I can. I'm gonna blast up top. I think I can just kill those guys. Very cool. Take the orb here. Now, what I think I should do is just hit this dude, right? There's really no reason not to. I can take the 3 shield here. It's fine. I am trading as much as I reasonably can. This guy up here has glass cannon. Not a huge fan of that. I'm going to run up a bit here. Connect an orb on that. I can do a bunch of damage here, killing 2 of them, I think. Then I grab this orb, and I'm looking to get as far away as I can. Cool, and I take 1 hit, which is exactly what I wanted. More shield. Okay, I'm going to blast 1. I'm going to take the orb, which lets me constrict. How much you have? 30 life. I'm doing 17. I can do enough to kill him here. But I really think I should just bonk. From where I'm standing right here, I'm not taking too much damage. So we just chill. I take that 5. One of them is gonna, yeah, one of them perishes fully. Now, I do think it is worth it to just take hits here. I want to set this fella up for a death, so let me at least hook him there, and then we're going to chill. I'm just going to take this 5. I'm just trading shield here. I want to get my bonus faster. How much damage you do? 6 right now? Interesting. I don't really want to trade health on this, though. Yeah, well, we're not going to trade health. I'm going to finish that combat. Okay, we're in a pretty good position. I'm looking for something that can increase my max health. This is pretty good. Crit chance 2%. It's not bad. I do like crit chance if I can get that number up. I think this 2 maximum health is just such a low impact here, and I'm not taking physical power, so let's just grab the crit chance, see what we see out of this vault. Inflict 5 stacks of poison on hit. Interesting. Liar's Dice is potentially really strong. I just gained 5 ability power. It's just like a bonus 50% damage randomly. Meanwhile, I could set up a Frostbite setup. Interesting. I don't think there's a lot of synergy with poison for us right now. I'm not hitting high frequency, so I don't think this is Poison Thorn is it, though that's a really good relic in general for anything that hits often. Liar's Dice is probably the generic value, but it's not consistent. I don't love it. Let's grab the Whittling Mitts here. I don't know, maybe we see some Frostbite action in this particular run. I could maybe see that being pretty cool if we lean in on Frostbite a bit. So we'll have to see what we see. Let's see. Ancient Power. I could spend money, or I can talk to a random dude. I don't know, talking to a random guy is just a relic, right? I think the Shrine is the most powerful here. Seeing a Carver would be pretty good. I'm gonna actually look at the Carver, see and maybe purchase a relic or something. Yeah, I think this is potentially good. Spear of Gods, 5 movement, 12 dodge. Interesting, interesting. I do like that. Verdant Sprout is pretty solid too. I really should just buy both of these, I think. They're big power-ups. I do really like movement bonuses. You don't see them very often, but it is good. Verdant Sprout is strong. Yeah, it's just really good for this build. Having some kind of a sustain element is really worthwhile. I now can go Superior Vault Manifest Key, which will set me up for some strong plays later. Good stuff overall. Okay, we should be good. I'm looking to take damage intentionally here. How much are you each doing? 2, 2. How much do you do? 2, so I'm taking 6 right now. I think if I just blast one of you, right? Yeah, if I just blast one of you, then I take 0 here. And I can also just, yeah, we just let this happen. Cool. Good. I now bonk. Orb. Shoot. Right? Pretty good. How much am I taking here? How much are you doing? 2? Maybe we'll proc this. I'm gonna stand next to this orb. don't think I could kill this fella, right? Or I get close. Let's save this orb for next turn, honestly. I'm going to take that hit. I could see this working out in my favor. Yeah, he's going to move. It's fine. We'll just take the 2 proc here. I think that's good. I'm going to proc again. I'm going to blast orb. We're taking a ton of damage, which is not great, I'll admit. How much do you have? Glass cannon? You take 50% increase. I can just shoot him, which ends him. That's worth it. I'll take the orb now. Now, I'd really like to set this up in a way where I'm not taking 100 damage here. Well, I'll just take this too. How much are you? That does a lot more than 2. Maybe I can get it without this. I take 6 from that. Can I take exactly 5? You're 4 and 2. I can trade 1 because I have the sprout here. This will be good. I'll take the 5 shield damage here. Okay, now wish to blast this last fellow. He just perishes. Okay. Could send some damage here. Grab the orb. How much is this guy threatening me for? 2 right now. I can still trade this, right? 5. I'm gonna take this hit. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I actually want to take damage. A little bit odd. Okay, now I don't want to take any further damage. Some orb shenanigans here. Let's see, can I get 2 of them? I sure can. Let's... going to blast here, which should stop a lot of incoming damage. Now I'm being threatened by exactly 4, which is great. Let's just thread and then take these hits. And we're almost halfway there right now, which is excellent news. Interesting. I'd like to avoid taking all of this, so let's just try to do as much as we can and end the combat. Cool, we'll take the key, see what we get. Plated key, figures. Physical magic power, we'll take the magic power again. We're gonna take the vault to see what we get. 1 shielding. When you gain shield, gain 1 ability power until the end of your turn. These are all really good, actually. Twin Fangs is a great crit enabler. Shadow Shroud is a 12 dodge chance, which puts me at nearly 1/4 dodge chance. And then when I dodge, I deal 110 damage to someone. Wild. Meanwhile, I think the right choice is Unearthed Relic. I can just lean into shield power here. It's actually not that strong, especially since shielding stacks, right? So I just gain 1 additional shielding. This is not like a separate instance of it. I actually don't know about that Unearthed Relic. I think it's actually just the Shadow Shroud, or it could be the Twin Fangs. Whenever I use an ability, I gain 10% crit chance until I crit. It fully enables builds based around it, which is pretty awesome. I do really like this dodge setup, though. The thing is, I don't want to just take a million hits. Like, I'm not going to risk my whole life bar on dodge. It's one of the weird things about dodge as a general mechanic. I'll take the Twin Fangs here. I think it's going to be better. And then we'll just grab all the nodes that we can find. Post-combat, look at me doing it correctly. We've taken everything here. Good job. I cannot afford the ability to ascend here. I will not be able to. I do not want another carver. I'm just going to spend my key, I think is the right pick. We'll do that. That should be good. And that should hopefully give us something fun. Glass cannon is always good. We will happily grab a glass cannon. Just do double damage. Love that for us. Really good payout there. It's going to help a lot with our ability to actually hurt anything, because right now we're doing pretty low damage. Alright, that's going to be good. Alright, we get this big fella. Wish to connect. Okay, well we can't. So we move a little more, then we set this up. Going to blast here. I'm gonna take the orb, we're gonna run. Although I maybe can just tank this. How much do you do to me? 5? It's actually shockingly acceptable right now. I can wiggle back and just shoot this other dude, right? This is actually pretty cool, right? I just take this 5 exactly. Although, how did you take more than 5? Is the preview wrong? Was I actually taking 10 there? I don't like that. That was not good, I don't think. Well, that was not my preference for whatever was going on. I do phase here. What should I take on this? I'm gonna trade a little more so I can get closer to my relic. I'm gonna stand in the bomb there. Okay, that's good. I want to proc some more effects here. Wish to yank the bad man. Good. And then I'm going to stand in 1 layer. I'm willing to trade here because I really do want this relic faster, is an important threshold for me. I do need to proc some of these things. I'm going to just blast real fast. That's worth it. Take this. Stand in the bomb. Ah, that's hilarious. I actually am taking the damage, and then I'm taking the damage again. I gotta be careful. Glass cannon is actually not previewed correctly. I should really report that. That's actually very unsafe for my specific build. Let's end this combat. Pretty risky, actually. I don't love that. Spiked damage. Weird. Alright, well, I don't have any spiked damage. I did take Twin Fangs, so I do think I could reasonably take the crit damage modifier here. I think it's better than the constrict bonus on physical power, so we'll take that. Not ideal. 10 damage for each thread attached to me. Thread units before dealing damage is probably it. Let's see what our ascend is, however. Switch to a burn build. Interesting. Pretty good, actually, right? It's magic damage too, which I like. Interesting. Yeah, let's try magic damage here. We go all magic, which works out because I haven't taken any physical power. So, does that change this? I don't think so. Thread units before dealing damage. That is pretty good, I think. Lets me just kind of cast it on someone immediately, which I like. Sure. Interesting. A very strange setup. We're over halfway to our shield goal here. No major pickups that I can go. I didn't get another key or anything. Kind of odd. Kind of odd. Let's take the Sea of Ink here. We're not seeing any of the synergies for Frostbite, so maybe I just give up on that and replace it with Burn or something. We at least get a big heal here, which is nice. Take the fish, see what we get. It's a good fish. I'm gonna look at this. I want the shield one here. I guess you could take the Inflict Frostbite here. Or, I mean, actually, I should take the Incendiary, right? I should take the Incendiary, I believe, because I am leaning on Burn right now. Yeah, for sure. Okay, we'll take the bomb. That's pretty good. Now, enemies healing 15%. Each turn I deal a bomb, or I can take Slow Start. I'll just heal enemies, it's fine. They just have more HP, and I don't really mind that all that much. Okay, so we're leaning a little bit on a burn build. I'd like to see what we can do with this, because I haven't tried this yet. So we're going to see. Of course, I want the money here. Always money. Potions are never worth it unless you're desperate. I will look at nodes first, because I do think I could benefit from some immediate healing. Yeah, there we go. A little bit there. The more I have, the more I feel acceptable to trade out for shield. Gotta be careful with that glass cannon, though. That is a bit of a concern. Alright, what are we looking at? Can I proc on all of them at this point? Don't love it. They have... I will... How big is your range? Your range is really big. Let's hit that guy back there. I do need to move, or I'm going to take a whole bunch of damage. I'm going to bonk these guys over here, and then we are going to wiggle. I'm taking one. I think I'm okay with it. Let's do the rope burn here. A lot of burn. We'll see how this performs. Okay, they attack first, and then burn procs. So it's a lot like the other one that we had, the poison build that we played that one time. That's an important piece of intel. So if they're doing 3, it means I'm taking 6 here. Interesting. I could do rope burn on these guys. It's probably worth it, right? I'm taking 6 right now. I think that's fine. Yeah, so I should lose 1 hit point. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so glass cannon, I have to run the math on what I'm actually taking damage-wise, and then I have to actually like run away. So I have to. It's annoying, but let's add some more burn here. I think. Where's my next node? All right, there it is. Let's see if I can I get out of one of these guys? Get out of all of them. He's gonna turn and then swing on me. How much do you do? 3 right now? I'll trade the 1. He turns, he should swing on me. I take the 1. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, run away very far and just press and turn. A couple of them should die to burn damage, I think. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move an extra node here. They are suffering some burn. I should be able to kill a couple out of this, which is good. All right, cool, that's nice. I'm going to take this orb and I'm going to murder one of them, I think. Worth it. He didn't actually die. I'm not getting hit by any of them though, so we're okay. He will burn out, it's fine. See, can I node them both? I sure can. Take the orb. I'd like very much to get hit for another 5 here. I am willing to trade to speed this up, so let's spin him around. I should go to 8 health here, right? You do 3? Okay. Gotta watch out for that glass cannon. I go to 8. Cool. Good. I'm then going to strangulate here, and we're good. Burn out. Cool. How much do? You do 3. So I'm trading 1 health here for another 5. I think that is fair. Press and turn. Okay, good. 2 shield away. I think we're making good progress on this. I am trading aggressively, but I think it's worth it. Physical power is bad. I guess I'll take crit damage here. It's fine. Sure. What do we get? Gain 1 shield whenever I use a physical binding. Man, so like, oof, we could have really had it here, right? If I had taken that shield one, that gave me ability power. And then if I had a physical build, this would be nuts. But when I pick up an orb, I gain 2 magic power for my next ability. I guess that's okay. Let's spin this, actually. I don't love it. On my first turn of 5% crit chance, it's not bad. I could lean in on that. The sea trickle is pretty good. It's not great either. I'll take it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go ascend here. This we can afford. I stayed over 400 specifically for this reason. Let's take some nodes. Maybe they'll give me some health, which would be cool. What do I get my ascend as? Warp or blast? Magic damage here. I think I want to re-roll and look for a weave buff. Alright, well, I didn't get it. I could re-roll again. Nearby enemies. Also, remember I do thread units before did do damage. What is the difference between these? 273 to a threaded enemy, and nearby enemies also take damage. How much? Good question. Become threaded and are pulled towards the target. So this is like a single target blast, which is pretty good. It does 273, which is a huge jump here. Or I can target a single threaded enemy All other threadeds are pulled forward. It's basically a better version of what I currently have. I think it is just Tangle here. I don't see a reason not to grab this, so we'll take Tangle. Big fan. I am going to look at the uncommon augment here. Inflict more burn, probably pretty good. Oh, interesting, evasive. If I had those evasive procs, that could be pretty neat here. I think I am just going to afflict additional burn. I don't see a reason not to do that. We're leaning a little that way. I could manifest a key. Yeah, let's manifest a key here. That's strong. We're teetering on the brink because I am trying to get shield. I think reasonably once I am actually done with that, I should be in better shape overall for all of the rest of the combats. So pretty much the only thing is I just need to not die right now. Oh, we get some health. That's great. Cool. Just don't die, is it? And remember, I have to manually calculate glass cannon. Okay, so priority is... Can I get them both? I sure can. Cool. Now, I do wish to wiggle over here. We're going to just nuke that guy for money. I'm going to take the orb so I can walk. How much are you doing? 4 damage. So that means any of these guys that are doing damage to me are... Ugh, a lot of incoming damage. I would like to get the thing on this combat. So here's the play. I'm here. Can I wiggle out in any meaningful way? I think Strangulate is just stronger 7 burn versus... Yeah, okay, so we do the rope burn here for burn, and then I just spend 1 and run away. I'm looking for a good opportunity to take damage. I don't think that is it. Cool. Takes a bunch of damage. That's good. I am looking to do as much as I can here. Big Strangulate energy here. Maybe I can proc the phasing first, which is probably worth it. We do that with the Firebomb. Then I Strangulate here, and this should just kill pretty much everything. Alright, he's doing now how much? Can't read. You do 5, you do 4. I can trade 5 health here. It is a bit controlled. I can probably do better, right? I think I can probably do better. So if I walk over here, I can target them both. It doesn't do anything fancy here. I may as well Strangulate these guys, right? Yeah, sure. More burn, good. We'll take it. I get to move still, which is nice, because I think I got the refund from the will here. May as well do more damage, I guess. There's no reason not to. Sure, 85s, those were crits. We do get all the money on that. We do some burn damage overall. Okay, so these little guys down here are not great. I need to deal with Mr. Rooted Man, although I do have a movement skill at least, which is nice. Let's zap him. How much damage do I do to you? 275? I mean, I think I just end this fella. Just worthwhile. And we chill over here. How much do you do? 5. Trade 5 on this. They do 3. Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna chill on this, not take any damage there. I think a few of them die from the burn stacks here, which is good. How are we doing on this? I do want to red one of you. I'd like to thread another here. I'm gonna wiggle a bit. This is going to be rope burn, grab orb, flee. I'm hit by one fella here, which is exactly what I want. He should attack me before burn procs, which means that I don't die here. I think so. Okay, good. We got it. Great work. Go team. Good, 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 good. Okay, so I want to... Alright, having moved a little, let's wiggle out of this if I can. We are going to thread this fella. I will wiggle and Trickster's Hook. Ooh, buddy, that's going to be a real good one. All right, we're going to rope burn here. Grab the orb, wiggle. I get a whole big wiggle here, which is nice. And then I'm going to rope burn again. He's going to turn, and then I just run out of range. And I'm reasonably certain that 25 stacks of burn and 14 stacks of burn will kill these fellas. They should both die. Good, okay. Now, the real next challenge is I need to end as many of these enemies as possible. I'm going to wiggle. We'll take this attack. I'm going to grab the orb here. The play is I want to rope burn for the burn stacks. See how far I can get. Can't get out of that range. We don't want to take any damage here, but we want to kill these guys to the best of our ability. They could burn out. Good. Just this fella is not a problem for me. Great work. Go team. All right, we did it. We did not perish. Oh, and I get a jade key? That's really strong. This is going to be nuts. I want to stack the heck out of dodge. I'm going to drop the whittling mitts here. We're now at a point where I want to be dodging a lot, right? Interesting. I don't think I've had a run quite like this before. Anything that boosts my dodging. I could reduce my max HP again in exchange for extra ember per turn. It's pretty strong, actually. Let's spin this, though. We can maybe do better. I want to look for anything that gives me dodge, if possible. Gain accurate at the start of combat. Weird. Interesting. Crit damage plus 30. That's really good in combination with the twin fangs. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. Not quite what I wanted, but acceptable. 30 crit damage. My crit damage is going to be real solid. Let's get rid of the sea trickle here. I don't think that's as actually good as I would like. I do want crit chance if at all humanly possible right now. Curious. Okay, so I spent a lot on that. Make a powerful choice. Probably correct. Overflowing study of the chronicler. I don't know what that does. Usually these event ones are just like you get a relic and some money, which is not what I want. I want something a little more powerful than that. Oh my gosh, they give me another one? I could just kill myself, right? What happens if I go... What happens at 0 max HP? Do we want to find out? I actually think, shockingly, I can take the plus 10% crit chance here because I have the ability to gain permanent ability power on dodge. Right? And so I can lean a little more on the crit here. Interesting. So we're a lot weaker because of that choice, but we get a lot of crit synergies here. What a weird little build we have going on. I guess burning is no longer really relevant, but we'll take any extra damage we can do. I will say, I don't love that that burning triggers after they attack. I wish it was better, is really the only way I can describe it. I wish it were better. We should be strong, though. I mean, we have this really good crit thing, right? And I give a guaranteed crit chance, right? Which should just grab and kill basically anything. Right? That's a really good crit. And it also threads them, which is nice. I do like that quite a bit. Zap this other fellow. We're going to take the orb now. We're going to actually wiggle, and then I'm going to rope burn. Then I'm going to take the orb and flee. I don't think I can get out of this. No, we're just gonna flee, right? Yeah, there's no reason to take hits or do anything too terribly dumb. We should just like start killing stuff though. I have to dodge in order to... I have to dodge. So what that means is I need to take risks. What's my dodge chance right now? It's 1 in 4. Who is the better one to take a risk from? I guess they're all the same. We'll gamble on it. At worst, I lose 5 hit points here, which is, you know, not great, but maybe I get it. Okay, well, I took 5 damage and am now in a really bad situation. Amazing. Cool. So that's terrible news. I can also just zap and grab these guys all at once, which is kind of fun. Zap grab, I do like that. Take a wiggle, we'll do the rope burn, I'll take the orb, and I'm going... Well, I have, what, 2 ember here? Sure. I can't risk this is the problem, right? Like, they're gonna die, probably, to the burn damage, which is pretty significant here, but... It's not much in the way of... I can't take this risk is the real problem. I just can't. Okay, well, it's fine. We can't risk losing is the big challenge. Blast this guy, I think he just dies, which is cool. Then we take the orb here. Guess I can zap him, then take the orb. Yeah, so we'll wiggle a bit, we'll do the rope burn, then I'll power orb, then I will zap him and move. Again, my HP is simply too low to take this risk. Just zap, zap, and then we move, and he's pretty close to just dying, actually. So we'll just end him, and that will be fine. I need to find ways to get those dodges is the problem. Magic power will help a bunch here. We're all magic damage right now. What can I do? Oh, evasive. All right, that's excellent news. Dodge guaranteed. Yes, snap click. Beautiful. Cool. Well, now that works out in my favor. I do want to trade the Jade Key right away. This is a huge power-up. It's well worth it. Jade Key is always big. We also get more money, kind of unnecessary, but it's fine. We'll see if we get some health back. We don't. It's okay. Give me a legendary that's good. Oh my gosh. Wow, some of these are... Oh man. Predator's Quintessence is one of the most disgusting ones. Whenever you are hit while you have shield, gain 1 ability power for the rest of combat. But really, I mean, I think the perfect synergy here is gain 15 max health and I take 50% less damage. Doesn't that completely offset the glass cannon here? Although I do really like the shield here. The Stoneless Steel Boulder is very nice because it's 10 hit points, which is great. I mean, the 50% less damage is basically better than 4 shield here, because it means I can now soak 5 shield comfortably. Right? It's essentially 5 shield. It does not stack is important to note. It's gotta be this, right? It just has to be that, I think. Yeah, I think so. There's a lot. These are really, really good, but we're going to take the one that makes me take 50% less damage, and we're just going to dump the metronome for this. I mean, that is incredible news. That is good because it means that now I take 100% more damage. I have to assume that 1/2 times 2 is 1 in this instance, so I have to assume that glass cannon offsets unstave, so I can trust my shield again, which, you know, we'll take it, because reasons. I want to zap. I wish to zap. Or I do want to wiggle a bit. We'll do the rope burn here. Then I'm going to take the orb, and I'm going to chance it on one of them, right? This should be accurate, and if I dodge, this is even better. Yeah, so like Trickster's Hook, sick. That's excellent news. And then I can actually farm this by getting a free dodge roll, right? Because that stack of evasive works for me, so that's pretty cool. Let's keep the burn going here. I think that will matter. Okay. I want to wiggle a bit. Okay, I actually think it's important. I like how I'm golden. Is that because of one of my buffs? Huh, interesting. Well, I'm going to take the orb here. I'm at risk of 0 damage. I'm guaranteed the 1 here, so I think we're happy with this. I guess I should keep burn going on the boss. There's no reason not to, so we'll just eat that, and that's pretty cool. And we chill. Guaranteed dodge here. Trickster's Hook, excellent work. I mean, this is sick now. Right? And I can absolutely just chance this. I see no reason not to. You can just Zappo one of them, which is cool. I'm guaranteed... This guy actually hurts quite a bit. He's doing 11 damage here. If I get hit by it. Well... Oh, what I can do, I can just teleport. Guaranteed evasive. Incredible news. Trickster's Hook. Very cool. Wait, I got like 2 triggers there, maybe? No, only the 1. Alright, cool. Seems good to me. And then I just zap this fella, and we should be good on that. And then I come up here. We're going to do more burn on this fella. Great work. Soul Shackle, whatever that does. Not actually sure. It's okay. It does not really matter. I do want to keep... Yeah, so I need thread things. That's good. I'll move around a bit. It's going to be a kind of annoying setup because I have to just thread a whole bunch of stuff. I'd like to chance the damage here because if it's either going to hit my shield and do nothing or it's going to give me another proc. Okay, it hit my shield and do nothing, which is honestly okay with me. We're going to absolutely rope burn here. I want that burn badly. Also want some more here. I am at risk of basically just getting absolutely blasted. I can... If I stand here, I only take the 1 risk. So let's guarantee it with that evasive proc here, yeah? Cool. Trickster's Hook. I'll take my extra ability power permanently. This now is getting a bit out of control, is the way that we should be looking at it. Take the orb here. I'm actually going to kill some of these enemies, yeah? Then I'm going to take the orb. And then maybe I just let this guy hit me. Okay, Soul Shackle. We didn't get the dodge. That's okay. We do phase here because he has enough burn that he's taking enough damage, which is great. Just to trigger all of the thread on everyone. Then I'm going to teleport. And we accept it. I will take the orb now. And truly, I mean, I may as well take this hit. No one else is attacking here. So, sure. We'll just toss out a rope burn real quick. Seems good. Cool, we chill. I should get another Soul Trickster's Hook here. Great work. This is going to be very powerful. Is pretty much the only way I can describe this. I can guarantee a dodge here. Absolutely. Evasive, let's go. Cool. Yeah, hit me with that bomb. Trickster's Hook, incredible news. I have 7 additional ability power here. We have fully offset the crit chance deficit, which is very good. Let's see. Oh, I get Loom, which is 70 damage in a cone. I love Loom. The cone is my favorite one. Truly. Very good. 12 burn damage. Okay, burn build is back on the table? Excuse me. Good grief. Wow, alright. That is outrageous. I think Discounted Stitch is just a really good play. This is just makes it lets my will go even further. I think this burn build just kind of went a bit off the chain there. I don't think there's anything I'm missing right now. We should be okay to move on. Yeah, alright, let's do it. I'm feeling pretty good about this build after having grabbed 2 of these legendary relics. I have 7 free ability power, which is outrageous. We're very good right now. Cool, I think we stabilized a bit, and I think the real important play is that I got that run quest so early. It let me get the Trickster's Hook, which was huge. Loved that for me. Very good. I get another fish, the exact same one. I'm very happy with my current abilities. No need to mod. Remove all detrimental debuffs. I am a burn build. I don't want to do that. I could create a bomb underneath myself. I lose 15 movement. That's really bad. We're going to take the bomb beneath myself then. That is a good choice. We should be able to stabilize through this and make it. I don't think any of the run mutators are particularly detrimental to me right now. We should be okay. We do want to proc these just in case we get some health. And also, you know, money is good. I'm going to take the augment for the quilling cage. Augments in general are better for me here than anything on the right side of my bar because, well, I can take augments. I cannot take, what is it? Are these called abilities? Or relics? Whatever they're called, I don't know. Oh man, the beautiful thing that is this cone is just something to behold here. I do want to try to greed a bit on as much as I reasonably can. Sure, I'll give this guy the zap. I do like it. Take the orb thing here. We definitely want to do a rope burn. I took an evasive stack. So see if I can I wiggle such that I only take the one hit? I sure can. Great news. Cool. Hit me. Cool. I'll take my Trickster's Hook proc. Excellent work. Burn builds are doing great work. I also, how much are you doing? 6? You're doing 5? Okay, so if I can kill the guy on the right, it's good. Good. I do want to try to, I want him to try to hit me. Because if I dodge it, great. If I take the hit, it's fine. Let's see, how do I get them all? I can get 2 of them pretty easy. I can get the third one also pretty easy. Just wiggle around a bit. I am going to do a rope burn because of course I am. I'll then take this orb. He's doing what, 3 here? Take this risk. Actually, I can afford to take 2 hits here. I will, depending on the order that they attack, it doesn't really matter. I take 8. I can absorb some of it. I have an evasive stack. I risk 2 hits. Trickster's Hook, only get the 1 proc on it, but I absorb the rest with my everything. Very good. Here's some burn damage for funsies. Orb. Now, I don't want to take this much risk. Just stand away from one of them so that I guarantee take this hit. See if I get the dodge. I did not. That's okay. We're still powering up in a big way. This permanent buff is kind of outrageous. Magic power, it's enough. We'll take it. Uncommon augment. Inflict more burn. Yeah, I mean, more burn is good. We'll take it. 9 stacks of burn is always solid. That's a really good pickup here. We'll see what else we can get. I have all of these set up. I want to try to ascend here. I can afford it. The reason is because if I can ascend the incendiary, I'm pretty sure this has a double effect to it. It's not a very good setup. Hex is kind of silly. Let's see what I can hit. Yeah, so here it is. You can get Wildfire, which, yeah, okay, inflict 1 stack of burn, then double the stacks. This is how you do the real dumb stuff. Right? It is single target versus Wildfire, which is spreading burn. I think we already do spreading burn really well by just hitting them for 9 burn stacks here. So let's take the doubler, I think. Then double the stacks. We love to see it. 15 damage is pointless. I am going to actually reroll this. This is a really dumb one, I think. Hex is okay, but don't want that. Cooldown is good. Cooldown is good. Quicken Blink is actually really strong. This makes me stronger overall. This is a much better play. Yeah, that's good because it means that I'm much more likely to get evasive stacks, which is free ability power, which we are attempting to farm out. I'm looking for augments. Rare augment, Quilling Cage. Excellent. Cool. We take it. We move on. Scout this out for some health maybe, or anything really. I guess we are at max health actually. We've kind of stabilized the run, so let's hold off on those. Cool. There's our money pot, which is very cool. I wish to wiggle. Can I get all 3 of you? Can I get all 4 of you? I can get 4. I do like that. Then I can get this other fella, which is good. Then I wish to rope burn. And then I orb. How much damage am I at risk for here, really? Just the one hit? So we're gonna instead gonna back up a bit so I get that ember back. I'm going to just teleport here, and I'm gonna flash fire the pot because I want him to die. Cool. And I get the Trickster's Hook. Great work. Some dudes are they just perish outright. Excellent news. I should just be able to farm the right side, I think. Yeah, I should be able to just farm these guys out. We will rope burn here, and I will grab the orb, and I'm going to force dodge here. I think that is correct. Take only the one hit, but I'm really not at risk for it because of the evasive stack. Zap. Cool. Trickster's Hook. We are getting a bit unhinged in the damage capabilities here. Is pretty much the only way I can describe it. I should rope burn. That's good. I'm at risk for what? 6 damage if I walk out of this. So I'm actually at risk for 0 damage because I can take this. And then we just accept this. He attacks. Boom. Trickster's Hook. More ability power. We love to see it. Room is super good. We definitely do the rope burn here. Reasonably certain I should just be able to kill some of these guys. 20 of those, that is pretty nice. Let's wiggle a bit, send it. They pull orb here. I do wish to force dodge. I'll take this risk. Maybe I get 2 procs. Ah, it's fine. Cool, they're all dead. Great news. This is supposedly a hard combat, but we have just so much control here. It's kinda silly. We want the orb, but I also really want to rope burn first, then we orb, then I force teleport, then I walk until I'm not taking 1,000,000 damage. I'm guaranteed at least 1 dodge, so we're fine. Just end turn there. Alright, I ended up taking 0 damage and I got 2 procs there, which is pretty huge. So that's cool. I do need to get this captor in my burns. So let's grab him real fast. I need him to be threaded. That's really important. We'll take the orb here. And then I'm going to jumpy jump. I'm at risk of some damage, but I think it's fine. Okay, I do take some damage, but I'm okay with it. Remember, I do have sustain as well, so I'm not actually that concerned. I guess well, take the orb. I'm gonna guarantee I dodge my bomb, I guess. I will apply some burn out there, it's probably important. I'll take this bomb, actually. I think I'm okay with that. I could do some damage to him, actually. We'll do a little bit. Yeah, sure. That seems good. I get the hook. Excellent news. Okay, he is perished, actually. Take the orb. Take the dodge. Walk out of this. Apply some burn. And we chill. Do not kill him. I want this dodge. Cool. Great work. 18 ability power. Is the Trickster's Hook good? You know, it's hard to say. I'm doing a lot of damage here. Burn damage. More burn damage. Absolutely. That number is now a 14, which is excellent news. Reduce all binding cooldowns by 1. Does that affect itself? That's really good. That's really strong. I'm going to take that for sure. Yikes, that's good. I have 2 fish, which are not that great. What do I get? I get the Rift for a powerful choice, Ancient Knowledge, or a key. We'll make a powerful choice, sure. Yeah, you wanna accost me another 5 mag ability power for 10 crit chance? That seems like that would be pretty good for me right now. Give me the same one again. I mean, I will happily take 10% crit chance here. That's really strong. I could also take the shielded cannon again. 10 crit chance for 75 crit damage. No, I think we just give up some ability power here. This is honestly acceptable. Like, oh no, I lost some ability power, but my crit chance is 1 in 4 right now, which is really, really good. Rare Augment is better than a potion, than the Superior Vault that I can't really do anything with. Sure. I'm just going to be farming dodges, pretty much, is my goal here. Now, I'm really interested. How does this work? If I do give him some burn and then jump, it does work on its own abilities here. So, you know, we actually can just farm 2 dodges on this turn, right? And then I get 2 Trickster's Hook procs. This is actually, we are now actually, how do I describe this? Dumb. I just take a quick teleport, which affects itself. I apply some burn, and then I power orb, and I have 2 stacks of evasion, and I go stand in the bomb, right? I guess I can just kill this guy. That's cool. And now I dodge both of these, and then he should just die. He takes how much? That was 2,400 damage. You know? Sure. That's a lot of damage. And then we do rope burn. I grab the orb, and I do another teleport. This time I stand outside the bomb because I want to just dodge 2. And then we toss a red down to the left. And we end this turn taking 0s. We've already offset the ability power loss from that crit chance gain, which is, you know, pretty good. We're gonna teleport again. I will apply some burn. I'll orb, and I'll teleport again, and you'll shoot me twice, and I'll get 2 magic power. And they both then die. Sure. Seems good to me. I'm gonna dodge. We'll take the orb. I mean, we're very powerful right now, right? I just accept this hit. I don't even have to use the other blink here. He's already dead. We're in a really commanding spot on this run. It's pretty much the only way I can describe what we're doing here. If I back up a little bit, I can get all 3. I do the rope burn here. I take the orb. I do another dodge. We get 2 procs, and I just rope burn to insta-kill this guy. I wish he would tell me how much damage this burn actually does. It's 18 stacks times 10, so it's 180, but it's multiplied by whatever the scaling is for 33 ability power here, which is a lot. So anyway, I got more procs. I'm currently at 29 ability power, which is kind of stupid. I'll take crit chance. It's better than the other options. 28 crit chance is good. These are not great. Make the wildfire cheaper? Nah. More damage for cross stitch? It's fine, but I don't love it. We'll spin that. I can do better here. Oh yeah, inflict 3 additional stacks of burn. Cool. Sure. I don't need this to do any more damage. Cool. It does 27 damage, but now it applies... Excuse me, we're doing 1 additional stack, so that's 1 stack, 1 stack, 2 stacks. Then it's 3 stacks. That's nice. I get a Bloodthirst blend. What does this do? I didn't read this. Gain 5 HP when hit until the end of turn. That's really bad. Well, potions, right? Am I right, fellas? Potions. Okay, let's check out a carver. It's our last carver, I think. We should at least look at it. See what we hit. Do not need money. See what this shop has. Anything fun? Oh, hey. There is the gain 50% more money. When I enter combat with more than 500 money, I gain power. It's just... That's funny. I don't want the glass cannon, really. I don't want to do that anymore. I think the study of Windsong is better here. I can apply Marked, which guarantees crits. And my crits do a lot. This is better. I think I'm just going to re-roll this. Glass Cannon is good, except for the fact that, like, dodges are nice, and everything else here is good. I guess I don't need the Verdant Sprout anymore at this point. I don't know. I don't think this adds enough. Well, it is 100% bonus damage. 10 ability power is hard to scoff at here. Let's re-roll this. I can maybe do better. When you hit an enemy with Frostbite, apply 1 stack of burn. Well, you know, I don't think I can do that. I have no Frostbite. That's a shame. Rerolling here gives me nothing. Should have bought the Glass Cannon, I guess. It's fine. I actually think I'm pretty strong as is. I'm not really concerned about it. The Miser's Purse, that would have been fun. We actually have all the pieces we need. I took a bit of a gamble there. I was looking for anything burn stacky that was a bit stronger than what we had. The Frostfire Burn, I mean, it adds 3 bonus fire damage, which is not nothing, but anyway, I think we're just going to zap zap. I'm going to continue to dodge. Orb. How much are you guys hitting for? 9 and... I'm only getting hit for 9? You guys are not attacking me? You don't appear to be doing damage, right? What is this guy doing? I don't actually know. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do the rope burn here then, and then I'm going to flash fire. How much do you have? 9 burn right now? We'll see how this looks, right? So that's 9 doubled. How does this math work out? 9 to 26, right? I think it's 9 plus 1. No, it would be 24, because if it got 10 doubled, then 4. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9... That could maybe work. I don't actually know how the math goes. Anyway, we should be okay. I think only one of these guys is attacking me right now, right? I think he's hitting me. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I'm reasonably certain we're just going to hard win this combat very fast. Oh, hold on. We almost had it. Almost had it. Where is it? Oh, it's like right here. The wiggle nonsense. Give me... Got him. Okay, we did it. Woo. All right, we're going to do teleport, orb, teleport. I don't even know who's attacking right now. I think I just stand in this bomb and we're going to be okay. Sure. I think we may actually kill this boss here. Yeah, he actually dies the burn. That's pretty cool. Great work, go team. Font says 2 burn damage. Oh, 4 physical power is pretty cool. If I used any of that. It's going to be the burn damage, though. Big fan. 15 damage. These damage rolls are not good. I'm going to spend my money to reroll these. Ugh, again, just nasty upgrades. Reduce cooldown. I mean, that's going to be it. Quick and constrict. It basically means that this is just going to go crazy. I could teleport a medium distance, leaving behind a trail that does damage. Or I can target and switch. I mean, I'm going to take the blast here. It's just better choice overall. Cool. Honestly, we're fine. Spent all our money, which is nice. And then we should absolutely destroy this boss. I cannot imagine losing to him right now. Yeah, we just have such a commanding victory that it doesn't matter. And we just eat all of our fish. And then I eat my other fish. We just have like 500 buffs over here. Meanwhile, I have 31 bonus ability power from this thing. Is this a good relic? Trickster's Hook. Yes, I dare say it is. I'd like to be further away at this point. Yes. The reason for that is I'd like to be able to connect with some of the tentacle friends. Is there a way I can get both of them? Maybe. I guess that gets all of them, which is not bad. None of them attack on this turn, which is kind of a weird choice. Anyway, here's some burn nonsense. Sure, 26 stacks of burn. I don't actually know how good that is. I guess I'm just gonna... Okay. Cool. There's some burn. Now, I think the play is... Well, you know what's weird? Why do I not get orbs in here? Why are my orbs not spawning in this boss? That is actually a very big bug, right? We're not getting orbs in the Argoloth boss. Let me F8 that. This is one of the things. This boss fight, orbs are not spawning against Argoloth when solo. Send, replay, submit. It's one of the things that, like, I've noticed that I just perform markedly worse against this boss compared to a number of others. And I was always kind of like, well, what gives, right? Like, what is the thing that causes that? And I think I've figured it out. I'm not getting orbs anymore. Yeah, so I want to do this, and then I wish to rope burn. We end this. See, now I get an orb. The orb must be like spawning somewhere that it's not accessible or something. I just want evades, pretty much. I have an evade frame, right? I do have evasive, so I can just zap him here and I take 0. Yeah, because that's pretty cool. What is the lucky horseshoe crab again? Oh, gain 5 crit chance every time I dodge. Oh, interesting. Let me take that orb. Then I'm going to dodge into the man so he zaps me again. And then I'm going to rope burn him. And for my final play, I'm going to wildfire him. And then I end my turn and we're chilling. And he is just super dead because he took 3,000 damage from burn. That seemed pretty good. Cool. Turns out burn is strong. Hitting that incendiary with the flash fire, big win. Big fan about that. Excellent job. All right, cool. We take the victory. So this will be the last video of Inkbound for a while, at least until they do another test or they release, who knows. So just hard to say. I've enjoyed playing this a lot. I think I'm having a lot of fun with it. It kind of scratches an in-between state between something like Monster Train with a turn-based strategy and like a Hades with a kind of roguelike adventure kind of action feel to it. Yeah, it's somewhere in between. You can kind of build out a run. I mean, like example here, I have a burn build. I ended up with a burn build here, which felt really strong overall. And we just had a bunch of pieces that played into it. I mean, this Trickster's Hook ended up paying out so beautifully, especially since I took a lot of damage early to take this and get this. This pays out because it gives me more opportunities to dodge afterwards. The evasive on the teleport was huge, just guaranteed procs. And then once I got to the point where it was able to reduce its own cooldown so that I would get it twice a turn, we were proccing this so fast. Our damage was through the roof. Our burn stacks were doing 1,000,000 damage. All over, really strong. So good stuff. I mean, I think this game potentially has, like, depending on the progression, the difficulties, and how these things rank up over time, I could see this getting tougher. I could see this getting quite tough. I was only seeing, what, 2 run-wide mutators? I was on Bronze 2, because, of course, it resets all your progress going into this particular technical test. So we'll see what comes of it. I'm interested in how things look. And yeah, good stuff. So I will leave you there. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks. Oh, and last thing, we're back on Monster Train last week. No surprises. All right, take care, folks.